Hey guys, I just figured I would share a little tutorial with you on a little glitch I found on Winter Contingency. Once you get to this part, which I mean is really familiar, it's the firefight thing. This is right when you encounter the first Covenant in Halo Reach, actually. So I mean it's really early on. If you jump here, which just requires a simple jump crouch, move along the edge, go down to the beam, do another jump crouch up to the box, and then do another pretty tricky jump crouch onto the light post, and quickly jump onto the rooftop. You actually can get on top of the roof, and once you're on the roof, it is very weird things happen. Once you get to this point, I mean obviously when people create games they try and block off every exit and stuff so that once you get to a point they would put invisible walls or closed doors or something so that they can deload everything. And this is also just a first-person view, in case it's easier to see what I was doing. But yeah, so they deload everything, and if you can find a way to get back to that spot, it looks nothing like it once did. So, this really just gets around the barrier that they had set. So once you're on top of the roof, which is, I mean, once you're here, the hard part is done. You can pretty much jump, from those little hole type things. And you're just float as long as you remain around kind of like a circular view. So if you actually go, you're dropped near the center or whatnot. But if you stay kind of close to the roofing, like if you stay above the roofing, you'll just be floating pretty high in the air. And you can actually come back down, drop. A lot of times George is actually still down here.
I'm under fire!
I don't really know why. Like, he won't do anything. You can push him off the level. Doesn't really affect anything. But yeah, you can then, if you go too far from the roof, you actually drop down. And you can see that a lot of the level has deloaded. I mean, it's not really an exciting glitch, but I would say you're getting around to doing something that they didn't want you to do, and so it's a glitch in itself. I don't know what other terms I should use. But yeah, there's still an invisible wall. Like, I couldn't jump off over there. Where they deload, there's just a huge wall, so you can't actually jump into the space and whatnot. And if you actually do this, this is where the invisible wall is. So this is where they placed a wall. As soon as you went through this door and it loaded the next area, an invisible wall was placed there so that you couldn't come back out here. But obviously going through the roof, it just kind of avoids that whole system. But yeah, so there's triggers when you pass certain areas. It triggers a line of code to do something like that, in case you don't really know much about how stuff's programmed. But yeah, that is that. I hope you guys liked the video. I mean, I guess it's something cool you can do. It's not really that hard. The hardest part about it is the jump from the one box to the light. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please thumbs up. And have a nice day.